Boris Johnson! Hello ladies and gentlemen and everything in between. Today we'll be reacting to the Prime Minister of England, Boris Johnson. He's a very funny man, a particular man. I don't know much about him, but what I have seen is he has crazy hair. It kind of reminds me of like what a third grader's hair would look like after they got back from recess. He seems very bubbly, very happy. I'm not sure about his political opinions and stuff, but hopefully we'll get to see that all in this video. So, here we go into the funniest moments of Mr. Boris Johnson. Subscribe to me here, like the video. Let me know what other content you want to see on the channel by commenting it down below or DMing it to me over on Instagram. And yeah, go check out my Iceland video that I did today as well, or that I'm going to do today. I don't know which one I posted first, because I'm going to Iceland, in case you missed it in my community tab. I am going to Iceland in like 2 weeks. Yeah, here we're going to Boris though.
Means then that we then
Parliament
for his attendance, because the Assembly members have decided they have no questions to put to you.
Are you saying they're advocating their duty to scrutinise me? Are you saying they haven't the guts to put questions to me?
Oh! They haven't the guts to do it, do they? Okay, he's a bit aggressive. I just thought he was like a funny, you know, jolly, kind of like, not a troll, but like he's not a joke, but like, he's very playful, but he's very angry here, and he's yelling at her. Why?
What is it?
Supine protoplasmic invertebrate jellies.
Volunteers.
Insults.
Capital marking.
It was all going well.
Boris.
And they're not so
well.
And
This is the best
really
bit.
badly.
This is the best bit. He actually pulls down the volunteer with him.
We've got to replay that bit.
So this is like if Biden did this. Basically, it's the same comparison, right? Or would Biden be compared to the Queen? And like Kamala Harris would be compared to Boris Johnson. Either way, it's just funny. He's a political figure. Silly.
I will be meeting Hillary Clinton
the
later,
Clintons.
despite what he'd said about her in 2007 in a Daily Telegraph
What did he
article.
say?
She's got dyed blonde hair, pouty lips and a steely blue stare, like a sadistic mental health nurse. And you went on to say she represents everything I came into politics to oppose.
Tragic.
As I'm sure you'll accept, the senators are very distinguished politicians. I'm sure she will take those words in the light-hearted spirit.
Fucking dick. He's like, all right, I said it, but nowadays I don't mean it. Okay, whatever, Boris. I don't know. He's like one of those people that it's kind of just like, oh, here we go. You know what I mean? At least that's what I'm getting so far. And his hair is reminding me of I think his name is Jay from the In-Betweeners. The guy with the, like, you know, hair that literally draped over all of his head.
Okay, yeah. Hi folks, Boris Johnson, Foreign Secretary. I'm here.
At least he's being himself.
In Portugal to celebrate what is the oldest alliance and friendship in diplomatic history.
Lisbon in
going
England.
back to 1386, going forward through the Napoleonic Wars, through to the Second World War, when of course this was a place that was, I'm trying to think what happened in the Second World War.
Oh, what happened in the Second World War? The Holocaust, homie. That's not something you forget. And stemming off that, though, it's clear to me that history and all that stuff is like, y'all always say it's not taught in America. I think it is taught in America, just not at the same extent as it is over in England. Because y'all date back, like he just said, to the 1300s. America was founded in like the 1700s. So it's like history and all that stuff is a big part of you because you've had it for a long time. Whereas over here, it's more about American history. Like, what did we do? What happened with us? How did we get here? So it's just a different culture, I feel like. But again, Boris, how do you not remember the Second World War? Come on.
What did we do in the Second World War? It was neutral, wasn't it? The Azores. What did we do in the Azores?
Neutral.
Hi folks, I'm Boris Johnson. I'm the Foreign Secretary. I'm here.
He had to redo it?
Is our fourth biggest trading partner.
We are Portugal's fourth largest. Portugal is not our fourth largest.
Lisbon, Portugal.
Hi folks, Boris Johnson. I'm here in Lisbon. James Bond himself was said to have been born in Estoril. And today...
James Bond. He wasn't born.
Well, you can't put one thing right.
No, I know. The idea.
This is literally how you guys feel with me, isn't it? I just say the most wild shit. Don't just say whatever comes to mind, and y'all have to correct me. That's hilarious, kinda.
The idea for James Bond was born. The idea for
The
James Bond
idea
was
for James
born.
Bond was born.
James
It's a great friendship.
Bond.
It's a great partnership. It's built on shared values.
Yes.
And we're going to take it forward.
Amen. Okay, he's at a football game.
What's this?
Ah! Prime Minister. You know, who voted for this guy? That's who said yes. Boris Johnson is the leader that we need for this country. No shade or anything, but that's funny. Trip the kid. I'm so sorry.
On the passing of some of these games.
Oh, his hair looks nice.
Some of the sports. For instance, the Pancration, whose chief exponent was Milo of Croton, whose signature performance involved carrying an ox the length of the stadium, killing it with his bare hands, and then eating it all on the same day. I'm trying to persuade Seb and the Prime Minister and Tessa and Loco to bring that one back.
I thought he was maybe this is before he became the Prime Minister. But if this is, then why'd y'all vote for him? He's talking about oxes and the lengths of stadiums and eating. Whatever. You know how we voted for Trump? I didn't vote for Trump. But everyone was like, we need someone other than a politician to run this country. He's a businessman, blah, blah, blah. Maybe that's why people wanted Boris. Like, they didn't just want some politician that they're used to, you know, lying, cheating, all that stuff. They wanted someone different. And that came crazy-haired Boris Johnson. You know, whatever.
But they will find this unchanged. That every single, or virtually every single one of our international sports were either invented or codified by the British. And
that is something that y'all do have. True.
I say this respectfully to our Chinese hosts who have excelled so magnificently at ping pong.
Ping pong? Ping pong's a thing?
Ping pong was invented on the dining tables of England, ladies and gentlemen, in the 19th century. It was called whiff-waff.
Whiff-waff.
And there I think you have the essential
Ping pong,
difference between us and the rest of the world. Other nations, the French, looked at a dining table and saw an opportunity to have dinner. We looked at a dining table and saw an opportunity to play whiff-waff. And that is why London is the sporting capital of the world. And I say to the Chinese, and I say to the world, ping pong is coming home.
It's here we go again. It's coming home. It's coming home. Y'all were doing that with the Euro 2020 stuff. Everything's always coming home with y'all when it comes to sports. Shout outs to you. Be proud of your sports. I don't really care, but you know, let's go. Yeah. Ping pong whiff waff. It's coming home.
Athletics is coming home. Athletics is coming home. Sport is coming home.
It's coming home. What was this? Someone commented the song name from where that saying comes from. We need to react to that so I can get like the full picture. Because it's coming home. The trophy, the championship, what? It's coming home. The players, after they win or lose, obviously they're coming home.
And we are going to give those sports an Olympic Games to do Britain proud.
Ping pong at the Olympics.
Proud, and to do the world proud. Thank you very much.
I understand the love for him now. He does have a lot of like wit and charm. Like, he's not someone I would take super seriously, but I do see why people like him. It's kind of like how the younger generation of America loves Bernie Sanders, because though he's a politician, he's also just like your northern grandpa. Like he just gives off that vibe. He's a cool guy aside from being a politician. So I feel Boris Johnson has a lot of personality and charisma, which is why I can see people, I guess, liking him. Yeah, he's not horrible.
Very quick stuff on your personal lifestyle. What do you do to relax? What do you do to switch off?
I like to
feel like he goes fishing.
Paint. I make things. I like to...
What do you make?
I have a thing where I make models of... when I was in London, we built a beautiful... I make
his accent.
buses.
You make models of buses?
I make models of buses.
See, they're going to be in Downing Street.
So what I do... No, what I do make models of buses, what I make is... I get old, wooden crates.
Yeah.
Right? And then I paint them. and they have two. Suppose it's a box that's been used to contain two wine bottles, right?
Right.
And it will have a dividing thing.
Yeah.
And I turn it into a bus, and I put passengers. You really want to know this?
You're
You know what I do?
making buses.
Yeah,
You're
I
making
paint
cardboard
my-
buses.
He's going into like specific detail about his little buses.
Okay, that's what you do to enjoy yourself.
Hey, radio host, let him explain.
No, I paint the passengers enjoying themselves.
Okay, great.
On a wonderful bus.
Great.
No carbon, of a kind that we brought to the streets of London, reducing CO2.
If you were...
There you go. So he's going off the rocker, talking about his buses, but he's able to relate it back to the politics and say how it's going to benefit the people. So it's all coming together. Some people may clown Boris Johnson, but maybe he's just a genius. Same way people say I'm dumb, but yet here I am making a job out of my ignorance. There's a capacity that it takes to be a genius. You know what I mean?
Nitrous oxide, reducing pollution.
If you were Boris...
Why is he in the air? What is happening here? He's Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister, at a fair? Look at his little helmet. I can't even. This is like, if my president was out here doing this, I'd be like, what is happening? At least you can have fun. Victoria Park. Where's that? How's he get down?
I want you to know this game was very, very well organised. What they do.
The teeth. I think this is where the stereotype comes from. I'm not being shady, it's the truth. Someone was saying the British people have more healthy teeth. That may be so, but I guess the way that we look at it over in America is how straight and how white they are. Take it as you take it.
So when the Prime Minister met
Parliament.
President Donald Trump last week, did she do as the Foreign Secretary suggested and ask him to take over the Brexit negotiations?
Why is everybody standing up? Oh, they're booing her? Oh, someone explained that last part. But I did see that Biden just met the Queen of England and all the other people, the parliamentary, and I think it was the French guy who was there too, whatever. He met all the important people over in Europe. That was a pretty cool moment. If y'all want me to react to that, I will. Don't really know what the referendum or whatever the meeting was for, but it's a pretty cool moment in history and a picture that will probably be added to our history books. So yeah, subscribe if you like the video. What other content you want to see? Let me know. Bye!